Yes, and I agree, Space Camo. Whoever is doing those animations and the pre-rec animations, we love them. We think they're super funny. We very much appreciate it. Oh god, we should hire him to make Care Boars 2.
Care Boars 2. That starts production tomorrow.
Yeah. Right after we do the pre-pro meeting for Pork and Space in Space.
Yes.
We start the pre-pro meetings for Care Boars 2. It's going to be a busy day tomorrow. Is basically the moral.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, the animated Quap is one of my favorites.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. It's so spot on. Like, I thought the other parts were funny too. Like, especially the cackling as I was being decapitated. That was funny and clever. I mean, FTL is also a beautiful animation, the flak cannon one.
Oh yeah.
Because then you get Rich as Ric Flair. And there's nothing better than that. But yeah, Quap is one of my favorite segments. Like of Gripe say, the platforms being for the camera is stupid. That's not funny. I agree. I like I said, when Rich was saying it, when I was watching the episode, I was picturing giraffes on platforms. And it was just like, I guess the giraffe, why would they be on, I don't get it. But I get it now. Actually, I think I only understood it after I saw the animation. And I was like, that's really... Oh, it's the cameraman. Oh, I get it.
See you.
Oh my god. Mr. Plinkett's Bee-Bustin' Service, Part 2?
No.
No,
That won't happen.
not even joking.
I was having such an off day.
Was that like the first time we did anything with Plinkett in a really, really
Yeah.
long time? That's right. And it was just an ad-lib thing, and it just didn't work. Yeah, it was that, and then I think we did Feeding Frenzy shortly after that, and that was like the first.
Was it
thing-
shortly after that?
Maybe not shortly. I don't remember the time
That was-
frame of anything.
V-Bus was that was before even the first Blanket review, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, that was well before.
Feeding Frenzy wasn't until the next gen reviews were all done. So I would say it's close to a year.
Okay, yeah, maybe a year in between. That sounds about right. It is also hard, I'm sure, to do Plinkett when you have no material to work with.
Yeah.
It's just point the camera and say action.
That's Mike. Mike does that so we used to back in the day. And begin.
Scripts? What are you talking about? What's the script?
You're Rich Evans. Be funny.
Yep.
What are you talking about?
I don't know, fall down or something. Oh, sorry, Zochno. We're not playing Bloodborne.
Never said we were.
No, never said we were. I know you might be confused. You know, we played The Order while
Yeah.
reviewing it, but we had already played a bunch of it beforehand, and we kind of knew where that review was going. After playing, I think we played a good 5 hours before we streamed it, and had made up our minds 5 hours into the 8-hour game. Whereas Bloodborne, we played a little earlier today, and still, you know, have not formed our solid opinion of it yet, so we don't want to stream it, because when we played a very similar game on stream, some assholes ruined it for us. Excuse stream.
Here's a question, Jack.
Right.
Because The Order 1886 is essentially a movie, right?
Yes.
So, what is worse, that or the Tomb?
The Tomb. As a movie, The Tomb.
Okay.
Yeah. The Tomb is worse.
Okay.
Given the choice, like you either have to replay the entirety of the Order or watch the Tomb. I would rather replay the Order.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Replay the entirety of the Order or watch the Tomb?
Yes.
Tomb is much shorter.
Tomb is much shorter, but
I would
way more
rather
painful.
watch the Tomb.
Just for length?
Yeah, just for length.
Oof. Then you're saying that the Tomb is better. This is how I'm making my decision. Is would you rather? I'm playing the game of would you rather.
That's a stupid game. The answer is they both suck.
Luckily, you don't have to do either of them ever
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
So.
The real Quaid makes a very important point, Rich, which is Prereq should not review Bloodborne because we have no clue about games like that.
Oh,
So
what does that mean?
I think
Explain that.
I think he's saying because we're so bad at games, we shouldn't review Bloodborne.
You should only. He's saying you should only review things you definitely like.
Maybe.
You should know before you play, just like before you see a movie, you know if you're going to like it or not. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stop seeing those movies that you hate.
Isn't the whole point to experience something and then explain your thoughts on that thing you experienced?
Ooh, I don't know.
Isn't that the point?
That sounds almost like a conversation about a genre or media in general that some people would enjoy. And, I don't know about that.
And you know, maybe we do or even don't like the same things you do, but you can still take what we say about it and form your own opinion.
Yeah.
Like let's take No More Heroes, right?
Sure. Let's
I heard about that from a Yahtzee review,
Okay.
and he had some negative things to say about the game.
Mhm.
But just listening to what he said, some of that stuff sounded really interesting.
Sure.
I want to see this for myself.
Mhm.
One of my favorite games.
Sure.
I discovered it because of a so-so review of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
you were still given enough information to decide for
yes.
yourself. Yeah.
Oh, weird. That's so weird, though. Deciding for yourself.
Well, that's the thing sometimes with like half in the bag, or like, you know, if we recommend a movie or don't recommend a movie, it's really kind of irrelevant. We just talked about the movie for 20 minutes. Like, if it sounds like an interesting movie to you, even though we didn't like it, even though we don't recommend it, you should be able to make that decision.
Yeah.
You know?
Which is the thing that I enjoy about Half in the Bag, and the thing we try to do on Prereq is we're more just having a conversation, and
Yeah.
we're inviting you to join in on our conversation about games or movies or
Right,
whatnot.
right.
And, you know, hopefully, like you said, we give you all the tools you need to make your own opinion.
Yeah. That's, I know Ebert used to say that the thumbs up, thumbs down thing was always sort of a little bit of a curse for him, because it's like, you're taking everything he says and boiling it down to
Yeah.
just that,
Yes.
and like that's all you focus on.
Right. It's the same
Or
with...
it's like it's more complicated than that. That's just a simple, you know, like
Right.
that's his way of expressing it in the most simplest terms after a much larger discussion about it.
Right, which is why in general I am against number reviews, which is
Sure.
that's a big video game thing. How many out of 10? How many out of 5?
Oh yeah.
I hate that.
Yeah.
I originally wanted to do nonsense numbers for prereq.
Yes.
52 plot blues.
Right.
And every week it would be something different with an entirely different scale of numbers.
The only issue is Conan does that bit for clueless
I
gamers.
have no idea.
Conan is...
I did not know that when I made that
Conan
suggestion.
No, of course not. I'm explaining to the chat why we decided not to do
All right, next.
You shouldn't feel bad for liking Prometheus. I think there's a lot. I think there is good aspects to Prometheus, and I've always said that Prometheus is a fine sci-fi movie that falls apart at the end. That's my feelings on Prometheus. It's fine.
It's got a lot of problems,
got
but
some problems.
Oh, that's
Prometheus.
Sorry, I got one of these guys generating henchmen.
Oh.
There's a never-ending stream that lets you destroy that thing.
Only a 6. That's pretty good. If it only goes up to 6 and starts at 3, right? I really dislike the number system, and because it's like two games can be a completely different experience but get the same number. And so
Yeah.
then people can like rank games based on the number. It's like, no, it's about something bigger than
Right.
that. It's about experiences, you dillweeds. Oh, Jay, they're asking when the next quick cuts will be.
Oh, tomorrow.
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 Really? That's great.
Yeah.
Now that hasn't been discontinued. You just haven't happened to
No,
have done
no,
one
we've
in a
just
while.
been so fucking busy that
Yeah.
it kind of was like, well, that's the least important thing that I could be doing right now. So.
Right.
I just want
would like
people
to
to
do
know
more.
that it's not a done thing.
No, I think I only did like 4, and then I was like, we got Space Cop, we got all these other things, so.
A lot of space cop
And
happening.
it's not that it takes all, quick cuts takes much time at all, but it's still, like, it's time that could be spent focused on other things.
It's still time.
It's still time, yeah.
Yes.
I would like to do more. We probably will do more at some point.
Good. Good. Well, there you go, Jay.
So there you go.
A lot of people were concerned about the quick cuts. The future quick cuts.
It's not even really just supposed to be just you either. Mike can do one.
It's
whenever
basically
he
whoever
wants.
wants to say something, yeah.
I almost did one for Frozen.
Oh, that's right.
Just for yucks. I was gonna bitch about Frozen.
That's right.
Oh, speaking of, recently, 'cause I remember when we watched Frozen together, because that's a normal thing that adult males do. One of the things that you said about it was it seemed like there was a ton of songs,
Oh yeah, I felt like there was too many songs.
like too many songs. I recently saw for the first time in decades Mary Poppins,
Oh, okay.
which, by the way, is 2.5 hours long.
Is it really?
Not exaggerating.
I haven't seen that
Yeah,
since
but
I was a wee
The
lad.
music's very good.
But, well, here's the other thing. A non-stop music.
Oh yeah.
Ridiculous. Oh,
That's a musical.
Frozen is a musical.
There's only one good song.
You're crazy. You're crazy.
I guess maybe that's the problem with Frozen is that it's not that there's too many songs, it's just that I didn't like most of them.
Sure.
So it made it feel like it was too many songs. I don't know.
I like the songs of Frozen.
It's no Mermaid.
Love is an open door. Okay, all right.
It's got some fine songs.
No Aladdin.
Nah, Aladdin's
But those
got good
fucking
songs.
rock trolls or whatever those are, that stupid song
That was
where
an
it's like, this
unnecessary.
person's about to die, maybe you should stop with your fucking song and help her.
You know, that was a bit that song, bit unnecessary.
That song sucks.
You know what other song was a bit unnecessary? The stupid snowman wanting the summer song. Like, we don't need that.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Where did that even come from? Why do you want summer?
Yeah.
Why? That makes no sense.
A musical number should help forward the story. Like, the movie shouldn't come to a complete halt
Right.
for a musical
Like in
number.
Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Already here.
Let's talk about Beauty and the Beast. I love Beauty and the Beast. It's great. we could talk about Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast all day long.
Ada, what can I do with
But
that?
Mary Poppins, a little unbearable.
Oh, really?
A little
I
unbearable.
have not seen it in so long.
It's a little ridiculous.
Because just the length, or
Yes. And it's like the length and the story is all over the place, and it's and the musical numbers. The musical numbers not only is it back-to-back musical numbers, the songs themselves go on for like 8 minutes.
Oh, God.
And like extended dance, like breakdowns, and it's like, I don't fucking care about any of this. Oh man. Mary Poppins. It actually made me want to watch that what was that Tom Hanks movie about the making of?
oh, Saving Mr. Banks.
Yeah, it
It'd be a
actually
fine movie.
it made me want to see that because it seemed like there's a lot of darkness in the movie.
Oh yeah.
Mary Poppins. Mary Poppins. You're right. They're just watching the snowman sing about summer. They're just standing there. He's just singing about summer. Also, why does he want summer? Why is that a thing? Other than that's funny. Like,
The joke, he doesn't know.
He doesn't realize he'll melt. Like, isn't that what the joke was? Or something?
yeah, but he's a fucking snowman. How does he even know what summer is?
What does,
Like,
what does this do to further the story?
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
right. It needs to further the story or characterization. And it furthers his characterization, but it's dumb. It makes no sense.
And it ends there. There's no
Right.
payoff to that. Is there?
No.
Him wanting to see Summer?
He's-
Is there a payoff to
He
that?
sees Summer at the end, I guess.
Oh, does he? I don't even remember.
He makes because the never-ending winter ends. He makes it to summer.
It's
Does he
not,
melt
it's not
in-
like it's not like Belle in the beginning of the Beauty and the Beast singing about wanting more out of life.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
There must be more than this potential.
Sure.
Yeah. Well, and she's also the main character of the movie.
Yes.
It's not some supporting comical. It'd be like, were there any musical numbers in Beauty and the Beast that were like completely revolving around the candlestick guy or whatever?
Well, there was
Be
a
Our
comical
Guest.
one, but that was the villain song, and he was the villain, and that gave the villain his motivation.
Sure. Okay.
Well, there was Be Our Guest, which is kind
But that's not just
Well,
like one character singing
introduces
That
all
introduces
of the other
the
characters.
Yeah,
supporting
exactly.
cast.
That's
Yeah,
important.
Absolutely.
The movie doesn't stop to a halt for the chandelier, the humanistic chandelier, to sing a song about whatever.
It does in the extended cut.
Is that true?
This is a real thing.
Is there even a human chandelier in the movie? I honestly don't remember.
No. In the extended cut of Beauty and the Beast, there is an additional song, and it's like Christmas-themed song. It's very strange and completely unnecessary. They added it for the DVD special edition. This is a thing I know because I enjoy Disney musicals.
Sure. But it was cut.
It was
from-
cut from the theatrical release as it should be,
Right.
Because it's incredibly unnecessary.
Do you have the extended whatever? Is that on DVD? Or,
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have the option to watch just the theatrical cut?
You do.
Okay. As long as you have an option.
And that's the important part.
Always give people an option, George Lucas.
The show hasn't started yet.
It's coming
Is that a confirmed thing now?
to Blu-ray. Yes,
I heard that there was talk of it. I didn't know if anything was confirmed.
it is confirmed. No release date yet.
Okay.
But
It'll
it
be
is confirmed.
before episode 7 comes out, I'm sure.
Disney is smart, and they want to print money.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, and by the way,
That's money in the bank.
it has been announced. The original cut of all three, the original Star Wars trilogy, is coming to Blu-ray. Is what we're talking about.
When was this confirmed?
This
Because
was
I've heard stories
confirmed-
about it.
I want to say a week and a half ago.
Really? That long ago and I missed it?
Yeah.
Huh.
No, well, because they haven't announced the date. They've just said
Okay.
yes, it's
They
happening.
just Disney officially said yes, it's happening.
Disney officially said yes, it's happening.
Okay.
Well, this you have to save people. There's people, innocent people in those buildings, and
Ah.
they're potential collateral damage. So you have to stop the other two factions from fighting before everyone dies.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
I like it. Is that a shield or what was that? What was that thing?
This.
That pink thing.
What,
You had that thing.
what,
There's a pink thing in front.
Oh, that's the arrow. You know you're headed the right direction.
Oh, okay. I'm not lying to you. I read this. It's a real thing. Original trilogy on Blu-ray. Someone find the confirmation for me and link to it. Someone do that. No official release date yet, but like Jay said, it wouldn't surprise me. Actually, you know what? It might not come before the theatrical release. It'll probably come right before the DVD release. of episode 7. That makes sense.
To release those 3 and episode 7 in a box set. And then 2 years later, when episode 8 comes out, they'll release a new box set with
Yep.
that included.
Now you're talking.
Just keep re-releasing it. How many times have people bought the original Star Wars movies?
Yep. We'll keep doing it.
Are they
too.
gonna force you to buy the prequels with this new Blu-ray too? Just so you spend a little bit more money on it.
Ooh, I would do it. I would do it
Just to get the originals?
just to get the originals in Blu-ray quality. Absolutely. Here's the real question, though: who are they going to have shoot first?
Well, if it's the
If
original.
it's the original, then it'll just be on.
Of course, but they changed that in the theater, like for the first theatrical.
They changed
They
that
changed
for
it for
first
the special edition.
No, they changed Han shooting first for the first theatrical re-release.
Yeah, the special editions.
Not the not the special editions. They
Jack,
changed
you're-
it before.
I think you're
Jack,
completely wrong.
You're completely wrong.
I'm
You're completely
100%
wrong
certain you're wrong.
and a little bit stupid.
When
You are completely wrong.
I'm googling when did they change Han
They
shooting
changed it for the
first?
97 special edition.
Did they change Han shooting
You're wasting your time.
first? I'm gonna believe you, but not. I'm not.
You're kind of. This is kind of embarrassing.
You think?
This is kind of embarrassing.
Jack is wrong. Everyone's saying you're wrong.
Yeah, listen. I'm sure I'm wrong, But if I'm confident in my wrongness, you guys get enjoyment out of it. And so it's a win-win for me because either I'm right and I get to say, haha, I'm right, or you guys get a good laugh out of it and I know it's entertaining. You guys have positively reinforced me believing in my own stupidity. This is a real thing that's happened.
I think the only thing that was changed before the special editions was they added episode 4 to the opening, right? Like when it was in theaters, it was just Star Wars.
Yeah. There might have been other minor,
Like really minor
bits,
things.
but
Okay, I'm here at the Wikipedia page for Han Shot First. Han Shot First is a phrase referring to a controversial change made to a scene in Star Wars 1977 in which Han Solo, Harrison Ford, is confronted by the bounty hunter Greedo in the Mos Eisley Cantina. The change was made for the 1997 special edition re-release of Star Wars and has since been altered twice more.
Yep.
What has been altered twice more? About?
I don't know about twice. I know what they did. They shortened the length between both of them shooting, so it was almost like they shot at the exact same time.
Oh, really?
yeah.
That was Lucas's version of compromising,
For the film's
And
2004
it's even
DVD
more
release.
retarded.
and it's worse.
The
Yeah.
scene
He does
was
the head dodge.
Oh yeah.
That's the worst thing.
Yeah.
altering the film again so the shots are fired at nearly the same time.
Yeah.
And then for the 2011 Blu-ray release, the shot of Han and Greedo firing at each other was shortened by several frames.
So stupid.
In a Reddit interview with fans, when asked who shot first, Harrison Ford's reply was simply, "I don't know and I don't care."
Yes. I've heard that before.
I think that's great.
That's wonderful.
I think that's great.
Harrison Ford's gone on to have like this amazing career and do all these movies. Do you think he gives a fuck?
Nope. The answer is nope.
Han shot first was always a weird phrase to me because Han was the only one to shoot. In the original version, there was no shooting first. It was just, he just shot him.
Wait, so in the original, Greedo never
Greedo
shot?
doesn't shoot. Han just shoots him under the table because he's an asshole.
Yeah.
You know my big regret for with during my time with Red Letter Medium. Remember the? Do you remember?
Do you mean the time that's still happening?
the time that's still happening?
Okay.
Do you remember the George Lucas costume at the convention, the costume contest?
Yeah.
Going up on stage.
Oh, yeah.
I played it safe because that was a one-take thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I originally wanted to go upstage. When I was upstage, I wanted to grab the microphone and then say, "Greedo shot first. Suck it." And then just drop the mic.
That would have been great!
Yeah.
Oh. But your instincts were correct, right?
Yeah,
You
one
needed to
take.
play
I
safe.
can't fuck this up. Something
Right.
goes wrong with me saying that, or they cut the mic off. Who knows?
Yeah.
Don't do it.
50% of buildings are destroyed. 2 more. 1 more.
Oh, they have a little gif. They have a little gif of the
Like the special
of the recut.
Oh, it's so dumb.
Mission completed.
This my reading.
I could have saved more of them.
I only saved
In
60%
that
of the
situation,
swings.
this is a
I'm out of
realistic
practice.
figure.
I'm very impressed.
I don't care about figures. Too many people have been killed.
But if it weren't for you, there would have been more destruction.
Oh my god.
Are you trying to ease my mind?
I can't believe how long this Wikipedia entry is
It's a big controversy.
on Han Shot
Well, you know what?
First.
It epitomizes everything that is wrong with the special editions and re-releasing. Like, that one moment epitomizes it.
Okay.
I think that's why.
Battle? Does the Space Force call massacring
All right.
innocent civilians battle?
I'm with
I
you.
don't care about Basilia's people. They're nothing. It doesn't matter whether they're
I
civilians
heard good
or
things
not.
about it. Did you see Kingsman?
Shut up.
I did not.
Oh,
A
okay.
friend of mine did, and he said it was fun.
I'm gonna kill you.
I've heard it's fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go away.
When I first saw the trailer for it, I didn't know what the movie was. But it was Colin Firth, and he was doing all these spy type things. And I thought it'd be really funny if it got to the end and the title was The King's Speech Part 2.
How has your search for the Levs been
That
going?
would be really fun. I like that. Yeah, here it's a little. It's correctly over the top.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
I'm sorry that we've not seen it. Chat.
Obtained Metatron.
You're right. Star Wars is serious business. It is.
It is, unfortunately.
Or fortunately. Jack, can we edit Wiki to show how wrong you were about Han and Greedo? I think that would be a redundant entry to be like, in 2015,
A guy was wrong.
a guy was wrong and checked Wikipedia to realize that he was wrong about a thing he said. That probably wouldn't stick. So I would say don't bother. That's what Wikipedia is for, is to check your facts. So, like I said, it's a win-win for me. Either I'm spectacularly right, which
never
might,
happens.
It might happen one day. Like one day, it's gonna happen, and I'm gonna be confident and correct, and you guys are gonna be like, what? But in most other situations, hopefully you guys get some entertainment out of me being an idiot.
What the fuck?
I don't know what Star Wars Rebels is. You guys know what Star Wars
It's
Rebels
a cartoon, yeah.
So I guess the answer is no, I have not seen it.
No, don't care.
Oddly enough, most of us here at Rabbit Media, not the biggest Star Wars fans in the world.
Fans of the original movies.
Yes!
That's where it ends for me.
Yes. Not
I'm kind
necessarily...
of there. I'm almost there too. There's a few of the games I like.
Sure. You know what? I really like the Battlefront games. Did you play any of those?
I don't care to.
Oh, and those are really fun.
Clone Troopers can go fuck themselves. They can all go fuck themselves.
Yeah, but you don't have to play as Clone Troopers. You can play as other games. I think those are just the perfect amount of fan service where they create the battles from the movie.
Are those the multiplayer focused ones too?
They can be, or
Eh,
but they don't have to be. Doctor killed a cat. Thank you for subscribing. We very much appreciate it for the past 7 months.
Join the dark side.
Yeah, I thought it was fun. I did it. So, I thought the Battlefront games were fun. There's so many missed opportunities. There's so many cheaply slapped together Star Wars properties. Like, did you ever play?
Oh, and at first, LucasArts, they waited years to do their first Star Wars game because
Uh-huh.
the original people in charge, they wanted to make sure they did it right.
Right.
That's why, they started, it was just the adventure games. They didn't do a single Star Wars game until early 90s, whenever X-Wing came out.
Mm-hmm.
But they used to give a shit.
Remember?
We're gonna do this, we better do this right. And then the prequels, it really doesn't matter anymore.
But it's so upsetting. Like, I remember playing. Do you remember the Boba Fett game for PS2? No, it's terrible. It's a terrible, terrible game.
I
But
didn't know it existed.
it's a game in which you get to be Boba Fett. You got a rocket pack, you got a grappling hook, you got a laser. It's awesome, right? It's like the simplest idea.
Yeah.
You're a dude with a jetpack and you hunt space criminals. It's one of the most awkward and clunky games I think I've ever played. Just because they didn't give a shit.
ETR reaction gone.
Alright, well, I'm gonna head out.
Good, hang out.
Did you say good? Good, get out.
Oh my god, it was a Jango Fett game. Of course it,
Oh, Jesus.
it fucking was. They were the same person because they were clones.
No, Django's the
No,
dad.
Django's the clone. Django's
Or Django's-
the copy.
No, Boba's the copy.
No,
Boba's...
Django. In their altered time, in their weird prequel timeline, sure. In reality,
Oh,
in the
okay.
world we live in, Django is a pale imitation of Boba.
Sure, that's fair.
Sure.
And I refuse to refer to it as the other way around. Well, George had the idea for Django 20 years ago. No, he didn't.
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't.
Boba Fett was a character created by a costume designer.
Yes. Oh, the costume's really good. Hey,
Goodbye, all.
bye, Jake.
Jay.
Have a good night.
You have a good night.
No.
Okay, sorry. I know you people like your KOTOR. I don't give a fuck about KOTOR. I dislike KOTOR. Those Knights of the Old Republic games. I know, you know, it's that weird turn-based, and I've never much cared for it. That's why I've never played Mass Effect. Is because I disliked the KOTOR games so much.
I consider playing the first game. I don't want to play the second one because I want bitches about the ending. I'm not going through all that so I can be disappointed in a story-focused game. When the story is the centerpiece, the ending sucks. No, I'm not interested in that. Thank you.
Yeah.
You're gonna get me to care about what happens to these people, and then it's just gonna be a letdown? No. I can be talked into playing the first one, but I mostly just don't care.
Okay. 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 Ooh, thank you, Dr. Kill the Cat. I won't be expecting the beers because we've told you that we don't want you to ship beers to us.
Oh, wrong weapon.
Your fucking ears? What did... Oh, did I? Oh. Jesus. Sorry about that, everyone. Microphone malfunction.
Oh, what?
Rich is super loud. Really, really sorry about that.
Oh, no. Why isn't Rich loud? What happened?
No, apologies, everyone. I fixed it. Everything is fixed.
Isn't over yet.
Rich, can you talk?
Talk.
Okay. Now we should be good. I believe you can't hear Rich now? Sorry.
Oh, I'm not talking about very much. Talk. Testing. Audio volume test. Maybe test volume. Audio me talk. Fuck me talk. Audio me talk. Testing.
Okay, there you go.
Testing.
Now you should have more Rich. Okay. We can take it.
Vanquish.
Maybe. Like I said. When are we gonna play Vanquish again? Why don't we just play Vanquish? I don't know.
You'll be able to get back in the flow. You'll have
get back in the
tomorrow will
flow.
be a new brand new day. And you can play Bloodborne and
Yeah, Rich is an audio mixer's worst nightmare.
It's true.
He has an unusual voice quality.
Terrible.
Where no, it's not a terrible voice quality. It's just unusual where even like your levels are always hot.
Jack,
What?
look at my health left after the end of that battle.
Oh my god.
Both my health and my sub weapon energy ammo kind of. Oh god, that was awful.
That's great. Knowing very little about the Dark Souls games, so far what we have played of Bloodborne
Enjoyable.
is incredibly similar to Dark Souls.
Oh yes, yes.
Dare I say shockingly similar to Dark Souls. Obviously it's like that's what the developers are known for. They're going to make a similar game. Sony wanted an exclusive title, but so far the similarities are I'm going to describe the similarities as sickeningly similar. Where it's almost weird how similar the titles are.
This time I have no rod, no plate, and no field.
It's literally Dark Souls. Yes, you're right. Lichton, Bloodborne is literally Dark Souls with a new coat of paint on it. So far. So far it is.
Is that really a deception? Because everybody knew this going in. It's really just being able to make a sequel while having a fresh coat of paint on it.
Yes.
Just with new designs, new setting.
And this is the thing.
I'm okay with that.
I'm not saying that this is a bad thing, necessarily. I'm saying that they are incredibly similar. And you know, so if you like Dark Souls but don't want to look at Dark Souls anymore, this is the game for you. You know, I like platformers. I'm not going to complain when another game is like a good platformer, right? You just want a new fresh coat of paint, but incredibly similar so far.
Damn you.
Yes, Ludus Prime. That's why we are not streaming Bloodborne tonight, is because we do want to take it in. We wanted to take it in without the chat helping us, as you tend to do.
Look what they've done to me!
I think the reason that people, so someone is saying, like, if this game is so similar to Dark Souls, who cares? Why is everybody all up in this game's ass? I think that's a lot of people who are console-only players. This is if you are a PS4 person, this is a PS4 exclusive game. You know, like, and that's all you're looking for. If you're a console person, you're looking for that one thing you can hold over other console people's. You can't play the Bloodborne on your Xbox One, can you? No, you can't. You can't play the Bloodborne on your fancy Steam machine, can you? Oh, you can only on the PlayStation.
That's the dumbest fucking thing, and the dumbest fucking attitude.
I think it is a dumb attitude. But this is why Sony has been advertising so hard for it, and this is why people who have a PlayStation 4 are so excited about it, because they want that thing that they can hold over people's head. But again, we have not had much playtime with Bloodborne so far, so our observations are very limited. Dr. Kill the Cat, I think that was either a Dark Souls meme or a troll. We don't know what it is. We don't care. Please say sectoids in your Professor Frink voice. Well, I think that if you look at the sectoids, they'll go up to the Glyph.
Oh, they don't want the Frink voice. They want the Zelda ad voice. They haven't seen the Zelda ad.
No, I was doing the Frink voice just now. I think
okay.
They were asking for the Frink voice. Yeah.
I think they think the
Zelda voice is the Frink
Yep.
voice. No, that's a different voice. Because the Frink voice is.
I'm gonna die. Fuck it.
Oh.
I know shit.
Okay. Is there a blood theme in Bloodborne? Yes, there's lots of blood in Bloodborne so far. Yeah, it's a Jerry Lewis voice. That's what the Frink voice is. Frink, what is it? It's the Nutty Professor. Jerry Lewis is the Nutty Professor. Is Frink's
They're
voice.
thinking of Octoroks, Tectites,
Oh, sure.
Sectoids. I think that's what they're thinking of. And if you don't know, you haven't heard of it, look up the original Legend of Zelda ad for the NES.
It's beautiful.
Circa 1984. The U.S. original ad. Just do it. It's amazing.
It's beautiful. Yes, and Bloodborne's marketing strategy exactly was making people aware that it's another Souls game. Like, Dark Souls... I want to look this up, actually. I want to look up the initial... How did Dark Souls originally sell? Because I want to say that it did not sell well and became a cult hit.
Okay.
Dark Souls. I'm gonna Google that right now. Dark Souls. Nope, Dark Souls.
God damn you!
That's Dark Souls 2. Maybe it's on Wikipedia.
Oh, I'm doing terrible. I'm fatigued.
You're fatigued.
I need a break.
We can take a break.
I'm done playing games.
Let's take a break. Okay.
I want you to play a game for good.
I'm gonna play a game.
Let me see if let me just beat first. Fuck.
Hold on, where's... Demon Souls was the original, and that was a cult hit. Okay.
Demon Souls is really... I didn't know that. I thought it went Dark Souls, then Demon Souls, then Dark Souls 2.
I think it's a little backwards. Demon Souls, Dark Souls, Dark Souls.
Alright.
References. Demon Souls was first and was a PS3 exclusive. And apparently that... Okay, I like that. And that became a cult hit. So then when Dark Souls came out and was available on more platforms, that sold well. Okay. That makes sense.
So what's the right order? You tell me.
Demon Souls, Dark Souls, Dark Souls.
Okay.
Don't let a claw grab you.
Dark Souls is a spiritual successor
Getting grabbed.
to From Software's Demon Souls. Okay. Alright. I'm trying to find... Do you guys know if there's a website like Box Office Mojo for video games? Box Office Mojo does like weekend
Yeah,
box office.
I'm aware of them. Shit.
For video games. I googled it.
Decoy release.
Woo! Just in time.
VG charts.
Decoy release.
Is that it? I'm clicking on it. I don't know if I should. There's a VG charts, but it's very inaccurate. Well, that doesn't help me, does it?
Decoy release.
Oh my god. Ew. Then that doesn't help me if it's very inaccurate. I want an accurate one. VG charts is based on estimates only. Oh, well, you know, I want a real one. I want a real website. Not a website that's making up numbers.
Excellent.
There should be an equivalent for video games. I want a Box Office Mojo for video games. I like knowing stuff like that. Production cost and how much it made at the box office. I like knowing when things are a flop. That's what I want to know. I want to know when things are a huge flop.
AI delete.
See, this is an interesting twist. You have to try to not kill the boss.
What?
Yeah.
What happens if you kill the boss?
The program took over one of your allies. And
Okay.
if you kill her, she's dead. So you have to try and find a way to disable her.
Oh, okay.
So she has a health meter, but that going down is bad.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's exactly how you talk to your children, isn't it?
What?
Oh, okay. Oh, that's a nice elephant. Oh, it's a dog? Oh!
Well, you were... One, I'm trying to look at the charts for Dark Souls. Two, you repeated yourself, and so I was
I know.
interested, and then you repeated yourself, and so I was
Well,
like,
that's
yeah.
fine. That's fine. I just found it amusing. That's probably the exact same way you talk to your kids.
A little bit. What do these numbers mean? I think these are millions. Cracker Man 526. Thank you for subscribing. We very much appreciate it. Xenotrope, it's your 8th month anniversary. Well, thanks. Thanks for coming back for 8 months.
Why the fuck did you do that?
We appreciate it, is what we're saying.
Yeah!
You're a mathematician? Oh, no, I'm looking... I just went to vgcharts.com and I searched for Dark Souls. And they're saying... it must be in the millions, because like they're saying Dark Souls for the PS3, North America, 0.71 is what they're saying. So I can only assume that means that they sold 700,000 copies.
Decent.
Is what I'm assuming that
That's
means.
decent.
And global Dark Souls sold about 2 million copies. So I think that's good. But see, then it says like the PC version of Dark Souls only sold 70,000 copies, if that's true.
Possibly. For a console-y kind of game.
Sure, but it was a big hit.
Yeah.
That's it. It's in millions. So Dark Souls on the PC globally sold 70,000 units.
Well, wait. This is why this is unreliable. If I'm recalling now, I don't think that counts Steam numbers.
Oh.
Yeah, I take that entirely back. Yeah. I know that's one of the reasons there's issues with VG charts. It doesn't chart digital downloads.
Well, that's dumb.
It's completely useless.
It's
yes.
Then it's completely useless.
AI deletion is complete.
That's completely useless then. So it did well on the PS3,
Wide orders.
and it sold about 1 million units globally on the Xbox 360.
Mm-hmm.
So that's good.
Probably did very decently on the PC too.
Sure.
But you'd never know
But
it.
we'd never know it. Oh, man.
Let's get out now.
Hey, I've never piloted without
Steam apparently keeps its numbers under wraps, and that's why VG Charts is so inaccurate.
Yeah.
Well, we need these numbers. We need to know these things.
Grab R-Jet and carry it to the top of the installation. To grab, press the circle button.
Okay.
Steam doesn't want you to know how much money they just print. No, we already know how much money they print. Oh, apparently Dark Souls on the PC shot first. It's an excellent reference to earlier in the stream, thank you.
I am unamused.
Rich is unamused. Oh my god, recruit more pimps! Thank you for subscribing. He says, Jack, I want my $5 to be spent on recruiting more pimps or beers. Absolutely recruit more pimps. That's a great name. I need you to recruit more pimps, more pushes. Bill Laheka, I do have, my website idea is apparently something we can't have because Steam doesn't release their sales numbers. But like I do enjoy like surfing Box Office Mojo and seeing production cost versus how much money they made. I think that kind of stuff is interesting, and if we could have something like that for video game sales, but apparently it's impossible. So
Yeah.
It's fine. That's fine.
Get up! No!
Hey.
God!
I don't think that's true. I don't think I can just email Steam and drop RLM's name and they'll give me all the information I need. I don't really think that it works like that. Ooh, Mr. Glitch brings up something, something that we don't really care about, which is, or we kind of care about. Sony has recently announced in a new software update they will be allowing players to customize controls for every game.
Nice.
Nice. You can remap controls for every single game.
Why couldn't you do that before? Why did this take 20 years?
Yes. That's a good question.
I get infuriated when PC game won't let me do that. I can't play Hotline Miami. It won't let me configure the goddamn controls.
Really?
It insists I use like WASD. you can kind of remap it, but you can't remap it to the number pad, which is what I use.
Oh, that's
So
terrible.
until I feel like bothering with making some kind of custom macro keybind thing,
Sure.
I'm not playing Hotline Miami because fuck that shit. that's some grade school basic shit on the PC. How do you fuck that up?
Yeah, that seems weird. I mean, that's
Oh,
weird.
and you can only customize the ones for movement, which is stupid. I don't know why anybody, even with WASD, I don't know why anybody uses space because it's awkward.
That's just where you found. If you use
I love the number
WASD,
pad. A grid, all the keys are right near where you want them to be.
yeah. But if you use WASD, the space pad is right where your thumb should be. Yeah. It makes sense. But I agree with you that using the number pad makes more sense because it's evenly spaced in a grid. Oh yeah, of course. But by the way, who didn't see that? Like, if anyone didn't see, Nintendo officially announced that the Netflix original Zelda show was complete and utter horseshit, and they have no idea what anyone's talking about. Which, of course, it was all unconfirmed to begin with.
Well, that's not at all shocking.
Right.
It's not
Nintendo.
the least surprising news of the year.
Nintendo has been vehemently against making movie or television shows with their property. It's not a surprise at all.
Is it just because of that bad experience with the Mario movie?
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
100%. They've said that.
I would have assumed that, yeah.
I don't know anything about Rust. I can't comment on that. I'm sorry.
What was Rust?
It's a game, and apparently it's assigning people random face and race, and then it locks it for them, and people are complaining about not being able to customize their character.
Yeah, they
but
should be.
That's the game.
That's forced multicultural bullshit.
No, it's the game. No, but it's randomized.
Yeah.
No, it's randomized. That's the game. That's the fucking game, and that's just a thing.
People want to play as themselves.
People do want to play as
And
themselves.
that's fine.
People do want to.
That's fine. There's nothing wrong with wanting to play as yourself in
Yeah.
a game. And
But if that's the game,
they don't want you to be. You don't want you to customize. Fuck that.
if the game is it's randomized characterization. Like, oh, we're just you're gonna be a weird guy. If you want a new guy, you start a new game or whatever. I don't know.
Wait, new game? Oh wait, and you said locked. I assumed that meant locked, and that you can start a new game. What does this mean? What's going on?
That's what I really said. Is I know nothing about Rust. I don't know anything about it. I don't care. Is it a good game? I don't know. I don't know nothing about it. Apparently, you start out naked and there's penises everywhere. That sounds great.
What?
That's great.
Fuck you and die.
What is that? Oh, is that a song in this? Is that what am I hearing?
That humming, that humming, that. Woo!
Yeah, what is that?
It's probably a song.
Oh, okay.
Oh god.
Dingo. Dingo.
Filter. All right, I'm done. I'm done. I'm fatigued.
Ghosts and Goblins. Yes, I like bullet hell games. I think they're fun. They're incredibly difficult, but I think they're a lot of fun.
I'm hungry.
You want to call it?
Since the dawn of history, human beings have realized
I kind of want to go home and play a little more Bloodborne.
Yeah, I kind of want to get something to eat and then maybe play more Bloodborne.
Okay. I mean, we started early.
I know.
We can do that. We can do whatever we want, Rich.
That's what I'm leaning towards.
Okay. Hey, everybody.
I feel bad. We usually go at least 3. We've been 2.5.
We're gonna call it mostly because we have work to do.
Yeah, that's fair.
We have work to do, and Rich and I are committed to our release schedule, which means that we
Yeah.
need to play this game. And so yeah, I think we're gonna call it. This looks like very typical early Hideo Kojima, or however you pronounce his name,
Hideo Kojima.
which is like some fun gameplay mixed with excessively long cutscenes.
I don't mind because I actually love the story
Sure.
in these games.
Oh,
I hate
sure.
the story in the Metal Gear games. I love the story in these. The Metal Gear games is like a serious setting with nonsense storytelling elements.
Yeah.
The clone brother and the possessed hand. And this is kind of like a nonsense space setting with magic flying robots.
Sure.
But the characters are handled pretty seriously.
Yeah.
I love it.
All right. Yeah, no, the gameplay looked like a lot of fun. But in any case, we're gonna go. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming out. Thank you to all of our new subscribers. Thank you to all of our old subscribers. And thank you to everyone else who just came out, especially those of you who came out early on while I was